Hello everyone on YouTube. Good evening everyone. As you know that you just finished the KVS TGT and PGT exam. So here we are to just discuss the question paper for TGT and PGT exams, the tier 1 exams that is over today. Yes, welcome YouTube babies, and also there are students in the Zoom. That means our KVS course students are here. Good evening everyone. Good evening. So on the YouTube, how was the exam everyone? Were you able to write it well? All those who have written the KVS exam, how was the exam? Yes, so directly I will go to the question paper sharing. Yes, good evening. I can see I can see the live chats here. Good evening, everyone. So I'll go to the sharing of the question paper. I'll share the question paper. So we'll first discuss the PGT part. Okay, we'll go with the PGT, and then we'll go with the TGT. Okay. So, as regarding with the PGT and all, it was a little bit difficult one regarding with the PGT part in reasoning and mathematical or numerical ability that the exam had. It was a little bit difficult one, not a very difficult, but a little bit difficult. So, regarding with the answers, I'll just discuss the answers. So, the first question in general reasoning. The correct answer is 2. Both statements 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question is the answer that we can have. And going with the next question regarding whether it is a question of blood relation. So blood relation you should decode, and the answer for this question is grandfather 2. Okay, now going with the next question that you have us in the following question, the relationship, the inequality relationship, and that we were discussing in the classes and all, the inequality relationship that we have, the answer is none of the conclusions 1, 2, and 3 are 2. That is the option that we have. So going with the fourth question, three statements are given by four conclusions. This is a question from syllogism. Those who are studying for the net and all, they will get. And also regarding with, we have studied this in the classes also. The answer here is only conclusion 3 follows. That is the answer. And 4, the fifth one, it is like a position or a seating arrangement that you have. It is 5 senior citizens are sitting. It is like at arrangements that you have. So the answer for this question is 2. That is 3. The number, it is a very easy number series that you have. Obviously, you can get it from, because 3, 6, 9, 12 and all, it's easy that you can get. So the answer will be Z15E. Because a number directly you will get, but you have two options. So then you will go with the first letter, you'll get the answer easily. And then this was a little bit difficult part that you had. Like somewhat it will be, the figure is complicated, but the answer here is 41 kilometer that we'll have. And going with the next one, this is a figure. So we need to understand how many female doctors are employed. So like it is actually a triangle represents doctors, square represents male, circle represents father. So like that you should understand. A rectangle represents unemployed. So employed will be the one which is not in the rectangle. So that's how. So it is actually the number. How many female doctors? It will be 13 female doctors are employed. So you should just have the idea of the intersection and all. And now 5 houses are labeled. So it is actually, you need to get the direction with respect to B. Where is E and all? The answer is northeast. So with respect to B, where is E? So we have the answer as northeast. And then 5 friends, it's actually a ranking only, because no, you are arranging the order. 5 friends, and there are they are talking about the persons. It is actually, there are 40% in the row. So and then it is given that Teja is the 30th from tallest. So you need to get an idea that what Teja will be from the tallest, and then you want to get the position of Keshav from the shortest. It is actually a lengthy one, but I'll get the answer time taking, but the answer is 13. Select the number. It was a very easy part, not a very easy part that you understand, but if you like when I teach our students and all, I used to tell them that whenever you are not getting an idea, go with the squares and cubes. It's actually a square and like cubes pattern that we have. The answer is 757. 757 cubes. I think the subtraction of the numbers, or when you get the difference, it is cubes. 7 cube, 6 cube, like that. 7, 6, 5. It is going like that. And assertion reason, the answer will be statement 1 is alone sufficient to answer the question, while 2 alone is not sufficient. So the first 12th question, that is third, the answer is third, 3. And now the minute hand of was showing northeast. It's actually a little bit, very intellectual level question that you have. So the answer here, it is west. You have, because you don't have a correct answer here. Maybe like you will, when you see, you will get southwest and all, or maybe like northwest, something like that. But we'll go with west when we have the option. If it is not right, maybe like they will be giving the answers for everyone, or maybe like they will drop the question, anything, because the direct answer we are not having, because I think when we do it we are getting northwest. Okay, I think so. When we have 14th question, it is a series of letters given, and the question is very twisted that the last 18 letters is reversed, and then you need to get the sixth letter to the left of the 13 letter from the right end. So it is a very like it is time taking one. The answer is B. And then coming to the 15th one, it is a term which is wrong in the series. It was very easy. That the term which is wrong in the series is 118, because you have the pattern where 118 is the term where we lose the pattern. So that is 118 is the answer. And this is a little bit lengthier question. It is also arrangement and also a ranking part, juniors, seniors, and then which is the job and all or designations. So the answer that you have is accountant, because 2 and 4 we can directly eliminate by reading the question, and 1 and 3 you will have a doubt, and then when you read the questions and then when you reason it, then you will get the answer as accountant. And this is actually a little bit of time taking one. The answer here is AD. Okay, so it is actually two letters are repeating, AABC, then DA, like that it is going. So that is how two letters repeating, and then the order is changed, like that it is going. So the answer is 4. And this is also a arrangement. So it is actually they are giving the direction, and then the arrangement, it becomes a little bit complicated. So, and then the numbers counting is difficult. So the answer here is 118, 127. That's the answer. And in a dinner party, it is actually a Venn diagram that you have. If you know how to actually have the syllogism idea, you can get the idea from here. Syllogism part, then you will get the idea. The Venn diagram which best reflects the situation is 2, the second one that you have. So now the next one, two statements. Actually, baking soda creates acidity. It is alkaline actually. So when you have R as true, obviously A is false, because it did not create acidity in the stomach. So that is what you have to. A is false, but R is true. So that was a reasoning part that we have. Now going to the numerical ability, a little bit tough part when seeing the first question itself. It is a very big question that just for simplification. See, as it is simplification, maybe like it's decimal numbers, you need to able to cancel, and all, simplify all those, maybe taking common out things out. So by solving, I got the answer as 0.1. Let us expect this answer will be, the answer is 3 that I got. So the next one, 22, a person bought a fan. It is a cost price, selling price. I think this is that you can do, mark price and all this is the one that you can do. So the answer is 48.75 percentage is the answer. This is a question regarding with the HCF LCM, because it is divisible by 3, 7 and 11. You should take the multiplication and then see, take the LCM, HCF and all of that number, and do the number, try out with the different method, that is 84. A little bit intellectual level question that you have. Data interpretation that they have implemented, it is not so simple but not so complicated. It's easy to understand, interpret the table, but only one question from the data interpretation that you have. It is basically percentage, increase percentage and all. It is all that we have learned. So it will be very simple. See, you can get it is actually diesel to petrol engine cars. The ratios are given in the second table. Number of cars, all total numbers, and the months is given here. So you need to get the total number of cars. 80% of the cars in January, March, and May, that is petrol cars, is what percent more than. Okay, so the answer here, you will get it as 29.6 percentage. 29.6 percentage will be the answer. Yeah. So the next question, it is when article A is solved for 2592, there is a loss of 19 percentage. When article B is solved 5856, there is a again a profit of 22%. So actually that is the one that you can do easily, because we have studied it. Because when you have I told you loss of 19%, you should just subtract it from 100. So you can write the equation like 81 by 100 into Cp is equal to Sp. So you can get the Cp from that. It was somewhat an easy one, so you get the, but time taking one because a lot of calculations. 4.5% is the answer. Train question. They have twisted it, but at we have learned like relative speed and all we know. But the idea that is train queue passes another platform, and then there was a very big confusion in that, but it was actually easy. But you need to convert all those kilometer per hour to meter per second. Will take little bit time. Find the length of the two trains, then go with the idea and all. So the ideas that you have is 290 meter will be the answer. One diagonal of rhombus. Rhombus, the area is half into product of the diagonals, d1 into d2. So you'll get one diagonal by the side, and the answer for this question is 3, that is 18 root 3. The x, the least number, which when is divided by 4, 6, this is also actually a case of HCF, LCM and all. The answer here is 12 that you can have. And here also it is a simplification part raised to 1 by 5. That is the fifth root, third root, fourth root and all you should take. The answer here is 2 raised to minus 5 or 1 by 2 raised to 5 that you will get 1 by 2 raised to 5 or 2 raised to minus 5 is the answer. Here, this one is the easy one that you will get the series. If you know the pattern, if you get the pattern easy, there is a square or cube pattern, I think. 1 cube plus 1, that is how you get. So the answer here is 560. That is sum of x plus y you need to get. So find the value of x and y, add it. It is easy, we'll get 560. And the compound interest. We have learned quarterly, we have learned half yearly, and they didn't ask anything. They asked compounded 8 monthly. That was a very surprising question. Interest compounded 8 monthly. So you should get the idea that how many tenures are there. Exactly, the tenures is 3 because in 22 years there are 24 months. So out of that there are 3 8 months in 24 months. So like that you will get. So a time taking one. The answer that you will get is 4,200 as the principal. Maybe like you can mostly you can approximate the answer when you have, but it's a difficult one. Here also it is average. The ratio and average they have mixed up. The answer is 152.85. And then coming with the next question, it is simplification. So when you have the simplification, it is actually like you should have the coprime numbers also. A by B, you need to have the coprimes. So you need to get the value of A minus B. So the A minus B, the value is 3, 1 that you got. Now the ratio 34. The value is given, you need to get the value of K. So the answer goes with 2592. Here also expenditure and percentage increase is given. You can use the unitary method that I told you. Whenever you have the question, you can use the unitary method for this question. And then it will be easy that when you use the unitary method for all those things. So the idea or the answer for this is 41.4 percentage increase is there. So that is the answer. And then now you have 36. So it is actually the answer. It is just a simplification method, but it is actually that you use the identities like a plus b the whole square, a square minus b square. That is how the identity used, or the conjugate identity, conjugate idea and all. It is minus 7. This was easy. 37. It is actually percentage that you will get. The answer is 25 percentage that you will get. You'll get the idea because you can get the you can maybe like you can take the unitary method here also. Here the ratios of the solutions and in-depth level questions of ratio solutions and all. 38.5. I have seen these type of questions in the bank level exams. Probationary officer. I have written the probationary officers exams. In that these type of questions that they ask. So I don't know why they asked in the PGT level. Work and time. It is like 24 is the answer that we got. And then pipes and cistern, just like a complicated one that you have. So 7 1 by 5 is the answer that you got. Maybe like you can guess out, or maybe like if it is negative marks, you cannot do that. So that is the answers of numerical ability that we have. Computer literacy, it was easy regarding with the PGT, but that we have computer literacy, it's actually that you have is the first 41, the answer is 1, picking up, this is the answer. And this one you have unit of data, it is bit, and easy to use online tool available, that is Google Slides, because others your Notepad, VLC, Media Player, MS Paint are all different one. Here it is TCP that you know it is transmission protocol. Okay, transmission, and this internet protocol, it is transmission that you have the answer as. Latest MS Excel, it is not dot Excel, okay? We don't have any or dot sheets. It is dot XLSX. That is it. So it is something one. Dash is processed, organized. It is information. Information. It is not program. It is an information. Out of the following, dash software helps to protect computer systems from malware. It is a direct question, easy question. You have antivirus as the answer. Good password. It is not love you, Papa, or 1 2 3 4 ABCD or my boss. It is actually a difficult one. You have it is two hash, like when you read the question, it is easy. The next one is browser is the most widely used software, which helps to view. It's not search engine, browser. It is an application software. Operating system is not application software. It is like Windows, WinRAR, all those things. Ubuntu and all. It is a system software. An application means word like that. So LibreOffice is the uh, application software here. And input device that creates a digital image of a paper document. It's not light pen, joystick, barcode reader. No, it is a scanner. Memory accessing, editing, storing, and allowing collaboration on documents online. So obviously it is Google Drive, not memory stick, hard disk, or pen drive. And then which among the following is an output device? Output device, obviously it will be plotter, not barcode reader. It is all input, scanner, and all. It is there repeatedly. URL, you know that uniform resource locator. URL. We have already, we have the full forms and all. I told you to study URL. So definitely they have asked it. So uniform resource locator. The invalid IP address out of the following is 91 point dot. That is the answer that is given. So that is the invalid IP address that we'll have. A system in which the participants in different locations are able to communicate. Very easy question. The direct one, it is video conference, not blog or podcast or email. And which of the following is an example of system software? So it is actually device driver. Okay, not LibreOffice is an application software. Notepad MS Paint is also an application software. So here the device driver is the one which is not in that. So that is the application, the idea for system software. The main memory computer is also called RAM, random access memory. You have, it is not hard disk, it is not cache memory, it is not pen drive. The primary memory of a computer is RAM, random access memory. Shortcut key to find and replace. It is control access cut, control C copy, control V paste, like that. So the only option that you have is control H. So find and replace is control H. Open source operating system that you have is Ubuntu. Open source operating system is Ubuntu, not Mac, not Microsoft Windows is not an open because it is not free actually. So Ubuntu. So coming to I think ACT part was a easy part that you can get because if you have studied, put effort, you can get 20 questions correct. Okay. Part 5, part 4, it is general knowledge. So we cannot expect general knowledge from which area they ask. But constitution, definitely you can study. So the answer for this is only B because the rights which is available to both citizens and non-citizens. Okay, non-citizens. That is only B because form associations and freedom of speech and expression is not there. Ecological pyramid of biomass, the answer is producer. The lowest biomass is to producer. Which of the following physical quantities represented by scalars? The answer is temperature because the direction. It is not seen. In the temperature, there is no direction, but velocity, force, and displacement, there is direction, but temperature is not. Scalars is the quantity which is only magnitude, no direction. Vector is a quantity which have magnitude and as a direction. And then coming with the schemes in the Ullas of New India Literacy Program, which is incorrect. You need to get this incorrect. So the incorrect only is the implementation of Ullas is only in the online mode. That is the the idea which is wrong. See the general knowledge question. If your presence of mind is good, you can get some of the ideas when we discuss the questions. The Soar of Bihar is known as Kosi. The Soar of Bihar is Kosi. And coming to the next one, 66th one, the Sahitya Akademi Yuva Puraskar 2025 in Bengali long language is Sudeshna Moitra for Ekrora Chiruni Talashi. It's actually a difficult one. Those are only the Bengali language. You should study the Yuva Puraskar for every language. That's what. So we don't know from which they ask. And this one, United Nations and International of Themes. So we have studied themes and topics. If you have studied the themes of this year, maybe like you can just have the idea. So the answer is, I think, B4, the fourth one. A3, B4, C1, and D2 will be the answer. Okay. Nobel Prize, basically, if you have maybe like Maria Raza and Dmitry Moroshov, maybe like or Narges Mohammadi. Narges Mohammadi is he got a Nobel Prize for Peace. And then if you can relate with, it is not in the last year also. It is like A4 that you have, 2023. So you'll get the idea that A4, B1, C3, D2 you'll have. And the Battle of Alaboy was fought between which of the following? It was between the Ahom Kingdom and Mughals is the answer here. The second one. And the next one that we have is Wimbledon Lawn Tennis Championship for men's singles category. I think Jannik Sinner won the title, so B won't be there. So all those options with the B you can eliminate. So the only option without B is A and D. So if you know that Jannik Sinner won the match, Jannik Sinner won the title, you can definitely get. So the next one, Mission Mawsum. It is actually only A is correct. It is not a project Ministry of Earth Sciences. It is Ministry of Culture. It is not a project of Ministry of Earth Sciences. So the answer for 72nd question is China and India. Global Energy Review, top two coal consuming countries, it is China and India. Obviously, coal consuming, you can definitely have India in that because populated country. After revolt of 1857, Indian history, it's a very in-depth question. You should have a better idea of Indian. The answer is Rangoon Jail. The answer is Rangoon Jail that you have. And integrated GST. So IGST is levied on interstate supply of goods and services. That's correct. It is not only by state government. So A is correct. You can see that it is integrated GST, right? So it is not collected by only by state government because central government is also collecting GST. So not by only by state. So if you know the basic ideas of GST, you can get the answers correct. And Indonesia is included in the list of G20 countries. It is not a parliamentary. It does not have a parliamentary system like India. No. No, it is not directly. It is, you have the king rule and all. UNDP measures gender social norms, economic, political, education, all will be there. So reproductive won't be there in gender social norms. So that is which is not among the following. Not. Solid solution also you can get easily when you have an if you have presence of mind. Copper and gold. That is what glucose and all dissolved in water. When you it is not there, right? Glucose and it won't be a solid solution. Liquid solution only you will get. So copper dissolved in gold, you will get the answer. And NPST, this also you can directly get. The answer is technology used in integration, nothing other than that because a new thing. So professional development, technology used in integration in education that you can have. The answer for this is Sarkaria Commission, the setting up of the interstate council. So when if you have a good idea with the higher education commission and all, it is Sarkaria Commission. And here the National Football Championship for men, only B and C is the correct one. You should have better idea regarding with the championship. That's what awards, championship, sports and all. They have asked sports, two questions from the sports. That's what. So and it was a statement level question. So you should have a better idea of sports anyway. So going with the next question, language competency, English. It was an easy part. If you have learned general English very nicely, it will be an easy part. So answer will be here. The answer is two, because isn't it is the wrong one. Rearrange the parts to make it the meaningful one. One is the correct answer. And you have the 83rd question. In is the correct answer. And then the other day I got BC and had will be the most right. I got the answer as, and then the answer for 85th it is poverty. And then you have 86 question. It is a passive active voice to passive voice. The answer is 86-1. And the 87, it is no love loss. It is dislike each other. And which is the clause part, which is the clause. So it is an adverb principle. It's an adjective clause. Word which is opposite. It is gaudy. It is actually that you have is uh, drab, 89-4. And 90 that you have is noun, the needs, that is noun that you have. Okay. So going with the language competency, Hindi, because we had Hindi also in our course. So we'll just discuss the Hindi part also. I think the first question, the answer I got is 2. It was solved by our faculties. 92-3 I got. And then 93-4 is the answer for language competency. 94 also 4. And then 95 it is 3 that you got. 95 it is 3 that you got. And 96 it is 1. 96 it is 1. And then 97 also it is 1 regarding with the Hindi. 98 also it is 1. and 99 it is 4, and 90, 100 is just 3. So that is the part that I had with the Hindi part, and then we have language competency Malayalam also. So Malayalam is actually it a little bit difficult. It is a very in-depth questions that we had from Malayalam part. So the first one 91, I'm not reading the questions. 91, the fourth one is the right one. 92 also fourth one is the right one. 93 second one, and 94 it is fourth one, and 95 it is actually 2 Paravratam. Kriyil nundaya namam, it is actually Chatam that you have. Then Mayugam, this is the second one is the answer. This is definitely easy. 98 was easy, 99 was easy, 91 it is 1, and this is also easy, 2, that is the answer. So these are the answers of the PGT questions that we have. So I think it was a little bit difficult part that you have with the PGT part, all those numerical ability and all, we had a little bit difficulty. But the no idea is that you can definitely expect that the cutoff will be lesser. We don't know how the expected cutoff, but it will be out of 300. I think that more it won't be at least 50% of the marks, not 150 at least, not 150, because it will be lesser 150 I expect, not 150 actually I don't know. But as the paper was difficult, it is actually a very difficult one. That is it. Okay. So going with the next question that we have, TGT I will just discuss, and then we'll come to the end of the session. So that I'm going to discuss the next part. TGT questions I'll take. I've got the M2 session. M2 will be the reasoning, the question paper I got. So it's actually some of the answers are marked already. So the answers here. The first one I have Tanu as the answer. Yes, that's correctly marked. Those persons who have written the answers. Yeah. The next one is actually 27. It's actually easy. That is a seating arrangement. 27 is the right answer that you have. And the answer for this is third one, wife. Okay. That I got. So the next one, fourth one is actually all conclusions 1, 2, and 3 are true. That is fourth one is correct in the TGT part. And then the Venn diagram which best represents the relationship, all somewhat the same pattern they followed. It is actually the first one is correct, men, doctors, and fathers. That's correct. And the sixth one, coming to the next question, it is actually a series one, same series pattern that they had in the PGT. This is the correct one that they have. Fourth one. Seventh one, it is order again. No, it is actually arrangement that you have. So the answer is 7. 2 is the right answer. Second one is the right answer. A series question that you have, the 190 is the right answer here. 8, 4, 4, 6, 12, 30, 90 is the right answer. Again, family members, 4 male members. So it is actually regarding with the countries arrangement. So it is arrangement only. The answer goes here is 9 for Germany. And the 10th question, it is also the idea of the Venn diagrams if you have. So the answer is 3. That is 2 is the answer. And then 11, the answer is 4. Both conclusions 1 and 2 follow is the answer. The 11, that means statement and conclusions. And regarding with the 12th one that you have is 3, only conclusions 2 and 3 follow is the right answer. 12th question. And coming to the 13th question, it's a blood relation that you have. It is the answer is 2, mother-in-law is the correct answer. And 14.3, it is V12 125B will be the right answer. That is the 14th question that you have. And see the next one, 15th one, it is a seating arrangement that you have. So the correct one is E, H, and G. 14th one, 4. Sorry, 15th one. And 16th one, it is actually direction and then turning and all. So it is southeast and 410 meter that you will get. 17th one, that's a number series. It's a very easy one. You'll get the answer as 7792. And 18th one, it is actually the second one is correct. The same pattern that they have followed, but a easy question paper it is. Not a very difficult question paper like a PGT. 19th one, the answer is 3 southeast and 130 meter. And the 20th question, the answer is A is false, but R is true. That is options, assertion, reason question that you have. And coming to the numerical ability part that you have, 21st question, it is a question regarding with the LCM HCF. The first question, the answer is 784, LCM HCF of two numbers. And the 22nd question, the answer is 220 only. That's the right answer, 20. And 23rd question, the answer is 64 percentage. That is correct. And examination consists of two papers of 140. That is answer is 64 percentage. 24th question, the answer is 4. That is 1,52,000 by 9. Okay. Monthly salary, the average and all. It's very simple one. 25th question, the answer is 3. No, it's a very easy one that you can get. All those questions that we have discussed. So 25th question answer is 3. 26th question, the answer is 4. That is 8% decrease is there, 8% decrease. And 27th question, the answer is 3. It is a simplification, but not that much very hard simplification that you had in PGT. 28th question, it is the answer is 3. Investment and then simple interest, all those things. It is very simple. 28th it is 3. 29, the answer is 470 kilometer per hour. I think this type of questions we have done also. Very simple question. 30th one, the answer is 1. Reciprocal of the sum. So fractions, basic fractions we have learned. 31, 3 it is work and time. 8 days that you'll get. 32, the answer is, it is a data interpretation and also very easy data interpretation that you have. 32, it is 3, 30 percentage. 33 also, it is a cost price, selling price, discount percentage and all. 33 also, it is actually 3 that you have 8 lakhs. 34, when a number is divided by the, it is actually a basic question regarding with HCF, not HCF LCM, but you'll get the answer. 34, it is 1. 35 also it is 1. Simplification, BODMAS rule you should use. Series, it is an easy one, you will get directly the answers. So next two terms, so it is 36, 4 that you have. 37, you have 3, 20% is the answer. So operation, what should be the operation or value like that you can have. So you should find that the star operations, which one. So it is actually the answer that you have is 38, 3 minus 6 will be the right answer. Same pattern question with the PGT part, 39, 1 you'll have the answer, and the 40 is difference between the compound interest. Yeah, that we have done this type of questions. You need to get the certain sum. The answer is 16,800 that you have. And the computer literacy, it was an easy part compared to all those things. Not a cloud-based video conferencing and communication platform. It's actually not a one. It's Microsoft Access that we have 41 to 42 2. It is Notepad. myfile.x, which in which MS Windows can double click. It default open a file named myfile.txt. It is not WordPad or Microsoft Word. It is 42 to 43. You have 4 OpenAI, because ChatGPT is very prominent nowadays. Which type of network that you have is 44. The answer is 2 PAN. 44, 2 is the answer. To create, modify 45, the answer is 2 that you have MS PowerPoint. Okay. 46, you have 4, the Google Chrome as the answers. 47, 2, it is iOS. 48, the answer is 2, Control W. Control W. And 49, the answer is 3, Control V. And 50, the option is 3 that you have RAM. I think somewhat no, the same type of questions that they have asked. So 51, the answer is for scanner, keyboard, and microphone. And 52, the answer is 3, that is Python. 52, the answer is 3, Python. 53, the answer is 4, HTTPS. And 55, the answer is uniform. Uniform, you have URL, they have asked. Somewhat they have repeated the question. 55, 1. Okay, if you have idea, if you got wrote PGT and then went to TGT, it will be easy. 55, 1, and then 56, 1. 56, it is, sorry, 4, that is 4. 56, 4. 57, it is 2, managing hardware and software systems. 58, also it is 4 that you have. 50 also 4. 59, cloud storage that you have, Dropbox. 59, 4. 60 is locally network, and approximately what is that repeater that you have? Okay, 1. And part 4 that you have is general knowledge. Which of the following bilateral naval exercise? It is if you know the naval exercises, it is easy. 61, 4 is Varuna, India and Vietnam. It is not matched correctly. All others are matched correctly. 62, Sahitya Academy Yuva Puraskar in Tamil language. If you have written PGT, you will get that entire PDF. Then you can go for Tamil language. The correct answer is 1. Let's be her, and that's the correct answer. 62 1, and then 63. That is 3 that you have Council for the Indian School for CISE, Private National School Education Board that you have 63 3. That is the ICSE board that you have, ICSE board 63 3. And then metal possesses what? 64 2 is the right answer. Very low resistivity. 65, the repo rate in India, the rate at which the RBI lends money, that is a repo rate. Repo rate and the reverse repo rate is there. The rate at which the RBI lends money to the commercial banks is the repo rate that you have. 66, that you have 4 as the answer. Chairperson of State, so it's Fasal Ali in 1953, that you have State Reorganization Commission of India. And then 67, the answer is 2. Gödel Prize and identify the incorrect statement. So the Royal Mathematical Society awards the annual Gödel Prize. Actually, Royal Mathematical Society gives some other prize regarding with the Nobel prizes that they have. And 67, that is 2 the right answer. 68 is 3. Maternal health and bank account will be the right answer. 2 indicators of poverty index not have been added to India. So that is 68 3 that you have. 69, you have 2 lithium S block element. You need to get the idea of basic science. 70, it is introduction to goods and service tax. So they asked the IGST. So the 101 constitutional amendment. It's a constitution. It's an easy one. I think you have studied this. The introduction of goods and service tax. 71, it is for occluded front. Land surface, it is occluded front. 72, you have 1 as the answer. Acid in the stomach and saliva in the physiological immunity barriers, not cellular, cytokine, physical, and all. Consider the following statement of the United Nations World Summit for Social Development. 73, the answer is 3. Only B is correct. The second World Summit is organized in November 2025 in Doha. It is not in 1997 because Kyoto is another one, Kyoto Protocol that you have. So only B is correct. So 74, that is 4. That is Arjuna awardees. That is wrongly matched or incorrectly matched. So Miss Nittu is incorrectly matched. 74 for all others are correctly matched. Nearly all ice shelves are in. This is 75th question. The answer is 3 that we have Antarctica. 76, the princely state of Bhopal was ruled by 4 women rulers. Which was the one? 76, the answer is Sikandar Begum was the right answer. 76 2. 77 4 is only A and B is the right answer. That means part of G20. Only A and B is the right answer because we had a part of G20 question in the PGT part. So if you just looked up G20, you will get the idea how many commentaries are there. Ulla scheme also they have asked. So they have just repeated. So that is what. So 3 is the answer. 2020 to 27. 79. It is Saratoriari. The answer is 4. First Indian translator to win the International Booker Prize, 82. It is Deepa Bhashti is the answer. And coming to Hindi part, English part that you have. 1 minute. So language part, I think it was easy for the TGT part also. So when you have for the next one, this is I think 81. 1 is the answer. Yeah, correct. And you have 82 4 as the answer. Adjective clause, correct. 83 4, it is adverb. Adverb, quiet is adverb. 84 is 4. Oblivion is forgetfulness. 84 is 4 that you have. 85 is 3 that you have. 85 is 3 that you have. 86 is pass out. The blowover means pass out. 86 is 3. And then 87 that you have is 3 again. 87 is 3 and under and aged GS. And 88 is having 2 as the answer. Expand means contract. So 86, 88, 2 is the answer. 89, 3 will be the answer. 89, 3 will be the answer. 94 is the answer. In the street. Okay, in the 94 will be the answer. So that is regarding with the English options that we have. Regarding with the Hindi, I just have the answers from our faculties. 91, 3 we have. 92 we have 2. 93 we have 4. 94 we have again 4. And then 95 we have again 4, 96 2, and 97 again 4 I think I have. 98 is 3, and 99 it is 3, and 100 it is 4 that we have. And for Malayalam, I think for TGT it was somewhat easy regarding Viparita Padam Ternedukka. All those answers are very easy. The questions are easy, I think. So, part 6 Malayalam, the first one 91 1 we have, Kadiri we have, and then the next one 92 Anukumbhayuമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടത്, it is actually 92 3 Dakshanyam only. The right answer is Dakshanyam. പ്രസ്താവന വാക്യം, it is 93 2 ഇന്ന് നല്ല മഴയാണ്. That's what. Okay. 94 3 ശരിയായ വാക്യം, ഞാനും അവനോടും അവളോടും കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു. That's it. Okay. Right. When you see, that's 94 4. Sorry. 94 4 will be the right answer. 95 it will be 95 it will be 4, and 96 it will be 3. 96 it will be 3, 97 it will be 2, the right answer. 98 it will be 3, the right answer. 99 it is 1 because Vigrahagana. 100 it is 2. That is the right answers that we have. Yes. So these are the right answers for the PGT and TGT. This is just a question paper analysis that we had, guys. So the idea that you should have, TGT was a somewhat easier one. PGT also, which is a little bit hard, but the numerical ability and reasoning part. But we can hope for the best. Let the expected cutoff come. So anyway, we'll be starting with the tier 2 classes at Vallath. So thank you guys, everyone. We are just ending the live.